What up, YouTube? Charles, Black Dahlia Reptiles. One of my new subscribers suggested this and wanted me to go over how to basically build an incubator from a coleman cooler. I know I did a little video on it before and I kind of briefly went over it, but I'll go a little bit more in depth how I built this thing. So I got this off Amazon. It was like 60 bucks. It's the 120 quart Coleman Extreme. Not that that really matters. You basically just want one with kind of a square footprint because, you know, the egg boxes are square themselves. So this will hold 8 clutches perfectly the way I got it set up. Another thing you'll need is you'll need to go to Lowe's or Home Depot and pick up this sheet of light diffuser. So you need 2 sheets of this. I kept the rest of it because I'm going to use it as egg crates for my clutches. So you need 2 sheets of this, Coleman cooler. Another thing you need is an 80 or 100 millimeter CPU computer fan or something along those lines, and I'll show you why. So what I got this hooked up to a Herfstat 2 red line, got 89 degrees. So I'll just open this up first and show you how I built it. So what I did is I took some tin snips and basically I cut this perfectly to fit, you know, perfectly to fit on the bottom. This piece is the same exact size as the other piece and it fits perfectly on the bottom, lies flat. You kind of have to cut the corners out on one side to make it perfect. And then you can get these couplings at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're wicked cheap. They're like $1 or $2 a piece. But these are a spacer for your CPU fan. And what this does is it basically blows the heat across. So first step is you don't have any of these. Take all these out. So first step is to lay down your heat tape, okay? So first step is to lay down your heat tape, just like that. I got 12-inch wide heat tape. Give yourself enough room. If you see on this end over here, give yourself enough room to run the wires. Do not run the heat tape all the way to the drain plug, because you're going to use this drain plug. If you can see in here, you can use the drain plug just to run all of your wires, okay? And then what you want to do is you want a spacer for airflow. So we'll put our spacers back here. So we got the heat tape just with the foil tape, tape it down, and then we got our light diffuser, because you do not want to set these right on top of the heat tape. At least I don't anyway. So boom, just like that, the spacers, and then we will grab our fan. Cat's in here going crazy over the light diffuser. Kitties. So yeah, the fan will sit pretty nicely. You know what I'm actually going to probably do? I'm going to go and probably grab some of that like wall tack stuff just to make sure this does not fall, which I don't think it will. And then basically your fan's set up to blow air across here. You do not want stagnant air in here because then you'll get hot and cold spots. And basically you just bam, put that just like that. And notice how I have the probe. It's hanging at exactly the level that the tubs are going to be hanging. I'll get out some tubs here. But yeah, here's the tubs, and you know, as you can see, here's the tubs I'm going to be using. As you can see, they fit pretty nicely. And then you basically can fit So yeah, if you see the probe, it's hanging pretty much at the tub level, and that's what you want to be measuring. So yeah, this thing will hold eight clutches. I got a clutch ready to drop any day now, you guys, from big old Sasha girl, my 3,000 gram normal. Yep, so I am very excited to start using this incubator, this homemade incubator. It's wicked cheap, you guys, wicked easy to build. All you need is like a pair of cutters to cut the light diffuser. And basically how me and my buddy wired this fan is we found a super low voltage charger. It was like a charger or something. All we did was like cut the cord and we spliced the CPU cord to the power there. And I have the whole thing plugged into the wall over here. So yeah, that's basically how this is going. I'm probably gonna, next week, I'm gonna set this thing up to be running, waiting for Sasha's clutch to drop, because you want it to be regulated before you put any of your snake eggs in it. So yep, Sasha's the normal. She was paired to the male Orange Dream Clown, visual clown. So I'm hoping to get a few female Orange Dream clowns out of that. And so basically, what thing I did, I actually did not think about this before I started building this, and it really made me mad when I messed up. But what I did is I actually hooked up all this heat tape outside of the thing, and then I realized, how the hell am I supposed to get the cords through the drain plug now? So I had to take everything apart, put everything back in the cooler, and then wire it through the drain plug and wire it all. So don't make that same mistake, you guys. You have to wire everything in the cooler to use that drain plug, because there's no point in ruining a perfectly good cooler. So yeah, basically I have this little thing. It used to be an old rack. I have just like a quarantine zone tub in there, and this is basically how it goes, so that no animals or anything can, I mean, all the wires will be behind the racks, but that's basically so no animals can mess with that cooler at all. I'm probably going to try to keep all the cats and everything out of here when there's eggs in here, because I just really do not want to take any chances. But I wanted to show you guys Sasha real quick. You guys can definitely tell she's going to pop any time now. So she's down here, and if you look, she's built her little nest back here. But she's been doing this every few hours, trying to get her bedding wet. Not hours, but days. Every few days to try to get her bedding wet. Most of the time she's actually been back here, but anytime I put a little bit extra water in here, she comes and gets a soak. But she was just laying back here. I was hoping that I could get this in on camera, but it's alright. She was laying here almost upside down earlier, so getting very uncomfy. I think the water kind of makes her feel a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, I get my adult ball pythons these massive 9-inch ceramic water dishes. They love them to pieces. So yeah, she is gonna go for me by the 16th of this month, February, you guys. I cannot wait. I want my orange dreams. I'll also show you guys the newest snake I got real quick. This is a extension to my Black Nightmare project. We already all know Dahlia, Black Pastel, 100% Het Clown. This is not Willow. Willow is in here actually, but this snake is a 2016, so I wanted to give her the big. So what this is another girl that's going to be being paired to Joker, my Orange Dream Clown male, later this year. if I can get her freaking eating. But this is a 2016 I just picked up, black pastel leopard. And you know, like she's been laying kind of funny. She was actually bred last year to a Enchi gravel male. I'm not really into the gravel stuff, but personally, I'm using her for Black Nightmare stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna let her be. So what I want out of her is ooh, hissy girl. I want a female Black Nightmare leopard, 100% het cloud. I just want one female, and then if I get any males or anything, they'll be available. But yeah, you guys, super stoked on that. So I should have visual Black Nightmare clowns, at least one or two, and then I'll have Black Nightmare leopard het clowns. Should be pairing them this September, so probably should expect eggs very early 2021. But really stoked for those clutches. But yeah, you guys, this incubator, it's working great. You know, it gets up to temp perfect, and then it stays at temp really good. These cats want to be in the video. Well, all right, you guys, well, I'm gonna get off here and get these cats out of here. But oh, before I go, check it out. I wanted to show this before I left, actually. The cats were distracting me. But check it out. I got the second VE6 rack in. And you guys, this is why, in my opinion, these racks are better for the small-time breeder like myself than ARS, than Freedom Breeder. They're quite a bit better, and here's why. Boom, look at these. Freedom Breeder, ARS, Vision. Nowhere are you going to find a hatchling tub with this height, so you can still put a pretty thick snake in here and it can rapid spray without getting squished up against the top. That's why I just don't get how people keep these 600 gram snakes and those little short VE18s. I don't get it. But yeah, look how long those are. Once your snake grows out of this size, boom, you just move it into this size right here. Okay? Once it grows out of that size, same exact rack. Same exact rack. You just switch them to this size. Boom, okay? And then once they grow out of this one, what I do is I put them in a Freedom Breeder 40 tub in one of these racks. And then once they get another couple 100 grams on them, I'll put them in these 70 series. So, really sick investment. I'm really loving the way this is looking and the way it functions, and it just makes my life pretty easy. Everything's on casters. So I will be getting, by the end of next year, I'll have another full stack of these, and I'll have another 13 high stack of the Super Series. Because a 3 high is coming to stack on top of this, so this will be 13 high. And then I plan on getting 13 high of the Super Series, and then I plan on getting 4 racks of these. So I'll probably be picking up another Herpstat 6 by next year for that. I'm going to keep this red line for my incubators, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing for incubators here in a couple of years, but if I build a new one, I'll make a video on that. But don't want to make the video too long, you guys. I just promised some of my subscribers I would do a little bit more in-depth video on that. Sorry if it wasn't like step by step. I'll try to leave in the description the materials I used. But yeah, you guys, it's gonna work perfect, and I'm really excited. The next video will be when she drops the eggs. Alright guys, Charles with Black Dahlia Reptiles out.